Hi everyone, myself Lingardi. In this session we continue the chemical property of alkene, right? Part 1 we are discussing chemical property of alkene. Earlier we discussed 8 chemical properties, right? So let us continue now that the triplet carbon. Now singlet carbon discussed in part 1. So here now triplet carbon. Triplet carbon is the reaction happening in non-concentrate. Non-concentrate reaction means nothing but the reaction occurrence more than 2 steps, right? So more than 1 step, right? And this is called non-concentrate reactions, right? One important point here: in this reaction, in these reactions, product is always mixture of cis and trans, right? Let us discuss over here the example here. Example 1, we are taking butene. This is cis butene, right? Here triplet carbon taking, the 2 electrons are same side. This is a triplet carbon. So here we know that the homolytic cleavage is happening here. So one pi bond is breaking like this. Here one electrons are present. So here in the presence of CH2 N2 light condition, so what is the product is forming here? This is the electrons forming bond here. This is the bond, and here generally what happened here? This is the formation taking place. This is the product is forming. So hydrogen here CH3, and here CH3, and here H is there, and here single electrons is there. Now it can rotate the CC rotation here. CC rotation, okay. CC single bond rotation is possible. So due to this rotation, so 2 products will getting here. So as it is, I am writing one product here, that CC single bond CH3, and here CH3, hydrogen, and CH2 CH. This is one product. This is a cis product. Another product here after CC rotation. After CC rotation, what is the product here? This is the CH3 here, and remaining one CH3 remains same, and here hydrogen and hydrogen. This is cyclopropane is forming here, right? So this is trans cyclopropane. This is cis cyclopropane. So mixture of products we are getting here. That is only we are discussing a point. In this reaction we will get mixture of cis and trans product. I hope it is clear. So note point here. The note here. Geometry of reactant not remain same. Right. Now we discussed this carbene completed. This carbene is completed. What about halo hydrogen carbene? So we'll discuss now this. Right. So next one, second one, carbene. Addition of dichlorocarbene, right? How it is getting dichlorocarbene? We are seeing in Riemann-Tiemann reaction. There in the presence of base and chloroform we'll get dichlorocarbene. Let us discuss one example here. The example number 1 here. The cis alkene we are taking. So the cis alkene, and here and how it is getting the dichlorocarbon CHCl3 in the presence of alkali KOH. Alkali KOH. From this we get dichlorocarbon. So this carbon is attacking here. So here what is the product we will get here? This is the carbon, and here we'll get it CH2. This is the product we'll get, not CH2, dichlorocarbon. This is the product, chlorine. So here very important point, the note here, note CCl2, that is dichlorocarbon, is always exist in singlet state. It is concerted reaction, right? It is syn addition taking place. Syn addition taking place. And next point here, geometry of alkyl group, nothing but R group, is remain same in product. I hope it is very clear, right? The CCl2 exists always here singlet carbon. Singlet nothing but concerted reaction. Concerted reaction here, syn addition taking place. Okay, same side addition here. So geometry of remains same. Okay, so these are the important point of regarding to dichlorocarbon, right? We'll discuss one more example here. The example 2 here. So cyclohexene we are taking, in that CCl2, the dichloromethane, and what is the product is forming here? This is the product is forming, Cl and Cl. Next, one more example, CH2 double bond CH2. The first reagent here, CH2N2, and in the presence of zinc, copper, and ether condition. Ether is solvent. So what is the product is forming here? Cyclopropane is forming, CH2 and CH2. Then here Zn, here methyl iodide. Methyl iodide will get iodine, right? Hope it is clear. Next one, ninth reaction, Friedel-Crafts reaction. Alkenes also involving in Friedel-Crafts alkane reaction. The point number 1 here, alkenes gives electrophilic addition reaction with the acid chloride. And alkyl halides in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3. This is called Friedel-Crafts reaction. I hope it is clear. It is addition taking place in the presence of acid chloride, and here halides, the presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride. This is the catalyst. Let us discuss examples here. In that, Friedel-Crafts alkylation. Friedel-Crafts alkylation, right? What is the reaction here? This is chloride CH3 CH3 CH3. Place this is in the presence of AlCl3. This is anhydrous without water. So what is the product we'll get here? This is the product, right? So how it is getting this product? Let us discuss here. This is according to this reaction happening here according to Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov's rules, right? And here generally first one, what happened, the step 1 here, step 1, the CH3 and CH3 and CH3 Cl and AlCl3, this chlorine is attracted by this vacant p orbital here, aluminum having vacant p orbitals. So here forming electrophile, this is the electrophile. So CH3 and CH3 and CH3 plus AlCl4 minus is forming. This is addition taking place. Step 2 here. This is the step 2 reaction. This is the step 1 reaction. So what we get electrophile here. This is the electrophile. So what is the reactant is there here? The CH3 and CH and 2. This is the positive charge attacking according to the Markovnikov rule, more number of hydrogen sites, right? Here more number of hydrogens, 2 hydrogens, 1 nitrogen. So electrophile attacking at the more number of hydrogen site, right? CH3 CH here positive and remaining here CH2, and this is the product is forming. In this place this chloride is releasing here as a Cl minus ion. This is has a attacking here. So resultant product is we are getting CH3 and CH Cl CH2, and this is the product. So this is the happening in mechanism, the Friedel-Crafts reactions. I hope it is clear. Second one, the second one here, Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. Friedel-Crafts acylation reactions, right? So here taking acyl chloride, example number 1 here, acyl chloride reaction with CH3 CH and CH2 in the presence of AlCl3. So what we get here, same, but here getting we are acyl group, chlorine, and this is attacking C double bond O and R. See acylation taking place. Then next one, next reaction, 10th reaction here, hydrocarbolation reaction. Hydrocarboxylation reaction. Right, here alkene we are taking CH and CH2 plus carbon monoxide plus in the presence of water. So the temperature we are maintaining is 300 centigrade temperature, and the pressure we maintain here 800 atmosphere pressure. If the medium is acidic medium, these reactions, right? Also this reaction carried out in the presence of acidic medium and in the presence of formic acid heating condition. What is the resultant product is forming here? Or CH CH3 COOH, right? So this is the reaction here. So this reaction also called this reaction is known as Kirchhoff reaction, right? Kirchhoff reaction. Then next important point here, point number 2 here. This reaction carboxylic acid group add to the less number of hydrogen site, less number of hydrogen carbon side. See, before earlier we discussed one example here. Attacking here, the COH group is attacking here because of number of hydrogen is 1 here, the number of hydrogens is more. The CO group attaching here, less number of carbon side. It's very important point. Next very important point here. Instead of water, we will take amine, alcohol, thiols. So what kind of products we'll get? Let us discuss now. R, CH and CH2. So this is the reactant here, CO, and instead of water we can take CH3 and NH2, right? The same here. Here the amines are primary or secondary, not tertiary amine, because of amines containing must be hydrogens, only primary or secondary, right? So here primary amine, one more CH3 means secondary amine, right, instead of hydrogen. So you know already that basic. Okay, then next one, what is the product we are expecting here? The product is R, the CH and CH3, the carboxylic group attached in less number of carbon side, but here amide group is attaching because of here instead of water we are using amine. So this is amide group, so attaching less number of the hydrogen side. So next one more example. CO in the presence of alcohol we are doing. So what is the product is expecting here? RCH and CH3, and what is the product here? COOR, right? Next one, thiol we can take on heating condition only. So next to carbon monoxide, instead of water we can take thiols. So here the heating condition only. So what is the product we will get here? RCH and SR product, and here thiol ester here. This is the forming. So this is the applications of instead of water we can use amines or alcohols and thiols. I hope it is very clear. Let's discuss water also, with the water also, CO and H2O, right? What is the product we'll get here? R, CH, CH3 and COOH. So simple trick here, this OH instead of here this will be adding this H or SH, right? Which one? To the carbonyl. Here also the OH is added to the carbonyl, will get COOH. Same here also, same, this is added to the this carbon. These two things are adding to the less number of hydrogen side. This is less number of hydrogen. Here also same, right? This thing, one of the hydrogen replaced by the adding this one, this is added to the less number of alkene side. Less number of alkene side nothing but this side. I hope it is very clear. Next one, 11th reaction. This is hydroformylation reaction. This is also we can call oxo process. Right. Here let us discuss first example. Or CH2 plus CO plus H2 gas in the presence of cobalt, octacarbonyl cobalt, CO2 8. This is the catalyst at 150 degrees temperature. At 150 degrees temperature, right? So what is the product is forming? Or CH2 CH2 CHO is forming. Pressure also will maintain 300 atm pressure. Here very important note point. What is the note point here? CHO group addition to the more number of hydrogen side. It's very clear. So we can take alkene. In that alkene, here one hydrogen is there, here two hydrogen is there. So COOH group is attached to this position. Next reaction, 12th reaction, right? Addition with aldehyde, right? So what is the reaction here? Or CH double bond CH2 in the presence of formaldehyde. This is called formaldehyde in the acidic medium H2O, right? To get here the less number of hydrogen side. This is the less number of hydrogen side OH, and more number of hydrogen side will get CH2OH, right? So what is the overall reaction here? The point number 1 here, overall reaction is addition of OH bond is just a minute here, OH and or CH2OH. Overall this reaction is addition of OH and CH2OH, right? So where we have to addition the OH and CH2OH, let us discuss now the point number B here. So OH addition, always less number of hydrogen side. The same point here, the CH2OH addition always more number of hydrogen side. I think it is very clear, right? Let us discuss some example. You have one doubt, OH where it is from, then CH2 where it is coming, right? Let's discuss now here. This formaldehyde is there, this is the formaldehyde, so this is carbon and CH and H in the presence of the acidic medium. Here the H2O we are taking, the H2O in that H place and OH minus ion, this is going to here. So what is the will get here? Or this is hydrogen and carbon and double bond O, positive charge is there, right? This electrons will be filling this side. What is the product is forming here? C is there, and here this electrons is losing, this carbon get positive charge having hydrogen, and I am writing like this way. So what is the product here finally? So or the here CH2 and OH will get. So this bond remove means will get positive charge. This bond is remove means will get positive charge. So this is the the CH2OH. Remaining OH is there here, right? So the OH addition is less number of hydrogen side, CH2OH addition is more number of side according to the Markovnikov rule, right? OH is minus charge is, for example, here RCH2 or CH and double bond and CH2. The OH is addition is less number of hydrogen side. Sorry, here right, the CH2OH positive is addition is more number of hydrogen side. This is according to the Markovnikov rule, right? I hope it is clear. Let us discuss examples. The example 1 here. So this is the alkene, this is CH2, right? By using the reagents HCHO and in the presence of acidic medium and H2O, so here we'll get, this is the OH and this is here 2 addition CH2OH. This is CH2OH, right? Next one. So this is same reagent. The OH is less number of hydrogen side. This is less number of hydrogen side. Here add the CH2OH. Next, one more example. The phenyl ring here. This is same reagent. The phenyl adjustant here OH. This is CH2OH. This is CH2OH. Right. I hope it is very clear. And then next one, 13th one, mixed addition reaction. Mixed addition reaction. We'll discuss one example, we'll get clarity. So here CH3 and CH double bond CH2 in the presence of Br2 plus NaCl. Here we are getting two types of product we'll get. Here bromine addition taking place, here chlorine, and then next one more two here Br, and here we'll get it Br, right? How these two products are possible? Let us discuss some mechanism. You will get very clear. Generally CH3 and C here Br2 and generally bromination taking place, that is bromonium ion is forming, right? So what is the bromonium ion here? So this is the bromonium ion is forming. Then here next to two possibility is there. Why here this is from sodium chloride, this is dissociated into sodium plus and Cl minus ion. So Cl minus addition one possibility. Already we know that bromine is having two bromines. Bromine here, this is partially negative charge, partially positive charge. This partially positive charge attacking here, then only forming brominium ion. And this is here attacking is possible. This is a brominium ion. This is here, now it is attacking. Now this is here attacking. So this is open. So what is the product is forming here? The CH3 and anti-addition. So here Br is forming and CH2 CH Br. This is one possibility. If you attacking here the chlorine, so what is the product is forming here? The CH3 middle only the attacking, not terminal, because of here the partially positive charge is more stable, the carbocation. Here this is the primary carbocation, so less stable, so attacking the middle. So you'll get Cl here, CH and CH3. So sorry, here CH3 instead of CH3 we have bromine. So this is two products are possible. This is called mixed addition reactions, right? I hope it is very clear, right? The next one, then 14th reaction, halolactine lactonation, halolactonation reaction. This is a 14th reaction, right? What is that 14th reaction? Halolactonation. Cyclic ester is called lactones, right? Here, by using that alkene, we can lactonation taking place. That means we prepare the cyclic esters. Cyclic esters also called lactones, right? I hope it is clear. Gamma and delta unsaturated carboxylic acid gives halolactonation reaction with X2, nothing but Br2 or Cl2, not F2 and I2, right? In the presence of base. What kind of base are you using here? Sodium carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. These kind of base are we are using here, right? I hope it is very clear. Okay, we are preparing halolactonation taking place in the gamma and delta unsaturated containing carboxylic acids. Okay, so in the presence of halogen and the base, right? Here, next point here, B point. So here, what happened here? 5-membered ring is forming. 5-membered lactones is formed. Let us discuss few example. You get very clear understand, right? This is alpha carbon, beta carbon, gamma and delta carbon. Delta position containing alpha beta unsaturated. First, what happened here? Here, one more thing here, I forgot it. So here we can take I2 also, right? I2 also we can take. I2 also participate in reaction. Now here Br2, first one here Br2, then we are taking second one here. So just a minute, we can take base first, the base. So what is the base are used here? Sodium bicarbonate, and then what here? Bromination. So what is the product we'll get here? CH, this is C double bond, and here this and this containing CH2Br, right? So ring size is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5-membered lactanes we get it, right? Let us see mechanism, we'll clearly understand. First one, the step 1, what happened here? The base is subtract the proton, right? So what is the here lactone? This is taking reactant OH in the presence of sodium carbonate. So it taking the base here. So what is the product is forming here? So O, and here minus is forming like salt. Acid base reaction is get to forming salt. This is the minus here place, right? Then now iodine we can add. Okay, bromine we can add here. So Br2 we can add. Generally here bromonium ion is forming in this place. So what is the bromonium ion here? Br place. Already we discussed this bromonium reaction. So then here forming, and here O minus Na plus is there. Next one, here what happened here, intermolecular nucleophile attacking reaction taking place here. Intramolecular nucleophile attacking. So here this is a nucleophile, so this is nucleophile attacking here, this is open here. So what is the product we'll get here? So this is C double bond here, and here O attacking here, this carbon containing, what is it, CH2 Br is there. So this is the mechanism to get a 5-member lactanes, right? Let's discuss one more example, right? The example 2 here. So this is a bridged compound, double bond, and here containing carboxylic acid group, and here sodium carbonate plus Br2. So what is the forming here? Alpha carbon, beta carbon, gamma, and delta carbon. So this is delta carbon. So what is the product is forming here? Looking like it is somewhat complicated but very easy reaction. Here forming bromine, and here cyclolactane is forming here. So this member is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 member lactane is forming, right? I hope it is clear. The next one, 15th reaction. The next reaction, 15th reaction. Reduction of alkene. Reduction of alkenes, right? What is the reduction of alkene? Nothing but addition of hydrogen. That's a addition of hydrogen. So here, right, RCH double bond CH2, and in the presence of platinum or hydrogen gas, this is a catalytic hydrogenation. Also we can do palladium, carbon, charcoal, right? Next P2O, this is called Adams catalyst, right? Next one, nickel here in the presence of hydrogen gas, this is also called Sabatier reaction, Sabatier catalyst. So what is the product is forming here? RCH2 CH3 forming, double bond is disappear, and due to addition of 2 hydrogens, right? Then next second point number 2 here, syn addition taking place. Syn addition, this is a syn addition reaction. The hydrogens addition same site, right? Next third point here, reactivity order of alkenes, right? Reactivity order of alkenes. So here the important point here, least stable alkene is more reactive. Let us see stability of alkene. CH2 double bond CH2, simplest alkene, it is least stable, that means most reactive. This is the reactive order. So next one, CH and CH2, one alkyl group. Then next one, R CH2. Then next one, R C double bond R, and R, this is the least reactive, and 4 alkyl groups are substituent is less reactive, very less reactive, right? So this is the reactivity order of alkenes. I hope it is clear, right? Next one, Next point number 4. Here this reaction is always exothermic reaction. Nothing but here CH2 double bond CH2, and in the presence of catalyst, that palladium or platinum, in the presence of nickel, right, in the presence of hydrogen, so we'll get here CH3 and here CH3 plus heat is liberate. So this is called exothermic reaction, right? Next, fifth point here, this important point, fifth point here, stability of alkene inversely proportional to heat of hydration. More stability, less heat of hydration. Let us discuss with examples. Here carbon having 4 alkyl groups. This is the most stable. According to the hyperconjugation, number of alpha hydrogens are increases. Stability of alkene is also increases. We will discuss in general chemistry. And next here, so here to here, this to here, stability of the first point here, the stability of alkene in decreasing order, right? So here heat of hydration is increases. Heat of hydrogenation is increases. I hope it is very clear, right? The next one, sixth point here. Sixth point is stereochemistry. This is simple CSM. Okay, C nothing but cis alkene, CS nothing but syn addition. This will get that meso compound. Simple trick. Already we know that. Anyway, this is hydrogenation reaction is the cis addition reaction, syn addition reaction. The alkene also syn means we'll get meso compound. That is a simple trick. Let us discuss some example. R H and hydrogen in the presence of deuterium, or we can take platinum, right? So what is the product is forming here? R group, and here D and hydrogen. So the meso compound is forming here. This is the plane of symmetry is there. So this is optically inactive, right? We'll discuss in optical isomers. I hope it is clear, right? Then one more example here. This is example 1. Next, example 2 here. This is the trans alkene we are taking. This is the trans alkene in the presence of D2 and nickel. Heating condition. Your racemic mixture is forming here. The CH3 and CH3. The addition is D here, the opposite here, hydrogen. One more possibility is there, CH3 and here the hydrogen D. This is called enantiomer, right? Enantiomer. Hope it is clear, right? This is regarding the stereochemistry in hydrogenation reactions. still we are here. Till now we discussed addition reaction only. Totally we have addition reaction, 15 addition reactions. The 15 addition reaction is completed. Next continue the second part, that is oxidation of alkenes. Right. The second type of reaction here, oxidation reaction, oxidation of alkene. Right. Oxidation of CC double bond. Okay, here two ways is there to oxidize the CC double bond. So the first one is the here oxidation of the pi bond without cleavage of sigma bond. So cleavage of sigma bond. The second one is oxidation of the pi bond with the cleavage sigma bond. Right. This is also known as oxidative cleavage. Oxidation cleavage of alkene. So oxidative cleavage of alkenes. Right. I hope it is very clear. Here only the CC double bond is there. In that only pi bond only breaking taking place. Here oxidation cleavage means both the double bond is cleavage taking place. That is the two different types of oxidation. Right. First we'll discuss this, then we'll go to the oxidative cleavage. Right. First one is oxidation without cleavage of pi bond, sigma bond. Right. Sigma bond. Right. This point number one here. This reaction gives by mild oxidizing agent. So generally here discuss epoxide and 1,2 diols. Generally here forming 1,2 diols. These two products are forming. Let us first discuss the epoxides. Next one, first one here, the formation of epoxide. This is the A1, this is the B2. So two formation is there with the mild oxidizing agent. The formation of epoxide, right? Generally we will take alkene, right? Nascent oxygen we have to add here. This is nascent oxygen obtained from mild oxidizing agent. Right. So what is the product is forming here? This is the product are forming. Very important point here, that is note. Okay, what is the reagent we are used here? So we'll discuss that. If the space is not enough, next slide we'll discuss. So note point here, that is note, very important. Reagent. What are the reagent is there? We have mainly 4 reagent. And that the first reagent is O2 in the presence of silver metal and heating condition, right? Then next one, the second one, organic paracids. Organic paracids, right? Example here, this is called COOH. Meta position is bromo. Meta bromo for benzoic acid. What is the name of this one? Meta bromo for benzoic acid. Benzoic acid, right? Right. Third reagent here, TBHP in the presence of titanium iso. Just a minute here. This is the reagent. This is the 4 times. Okay. What is the name of this one? Tertiary butyl. Tertiary butyl hydrogen hydroperoxide. Hydroperoxide. What is the name of this one? Titanium isopropoxide. So this is by using these two, this one we can get peroxide. And fourth reagent, magnesium monoperoxyphthalate, right? Magnesium monoperoxyphthalate, right? This is indicated simple, capital M, P, capital P, MMPP, okay, TBHP, right? These are the formation of peroxide reagents, epoxide reagents. Let us discuss one example. You can get very clear idea. So I am taking peroxide here, the alkene CH3, and here CH3 double bond CH and CH3. The first reagent here using MMPP, and then next one we are using here TBHP in the presence of titanium OCH, and here CH3 and CH3, and then next one here O2 and AG and heating condition, and here acetic acid. This is peracid, not acetic acid, peracid, right? Commonly we'll get all the here CH3 and CH3, and here CH3, and here formation of epoxide. So this is the epoxide formation, okay, from alkene. I hope it is very clear, right? Next one, B pot reaction, that is diol formation, right? Here diol formation commonly using here KMnO4 reagent, okay, and also we can use osmium tetroxide, but mostly we are not using osmium tetroxide. The region is here, more explosive reagent here, more expansive reagent, not explosive reaction, expansive reaction, more expansive. At the same time this is the toxic, so that's why we are, most of the cases we are not using osmium tetroxide. The best reagent is KMnO4 reagent. This reagent also we can call Bayer's reagent, right? I hope it is clear. the formation of diols from alkene, the best reagent is KMnO4, right? One important point here. The most popular reagent alkene 2 1,2 diols is KMnO4, potassium permanganate. Next point here, point number 2. These reactions are syn addition reaction, both osmium tetroxide and KMnO4 syn addition reactions, right? Let's discuss one example here. The example, we are taking alkene. This is the alkene. So now here the formation react with KMnO4. It is how to formation K plus and MnO4 minus, right? That MnO4 minus, I am writing M here, 4 oxygen in representation like this, and this is oxygen, one negative charge, O oxygen, right? Very clearly here, just observe this pi bond is coming here, this is going here, and this is here. So what is the formation here? The product is formation here, and O, these two are Mn double bond O, and this is the formation. So then here they break the bond here, and what is the product is forming here? So here OH and OH is forming, right? So this is the 1,2 diols, right? I hope it is very clear. Then we will see the osmium tetroxide, same osmium tetroxide also. This reaction here, osmium tetroxide means, what is the representation? This is osmium, this is the tetroxide, right? Osmium OS, see double bond O here, double bond O and double bond O. Same the reactions like KMnO4. So this is the happening. So what is the product is forming here, right? CC double bond, and here this is forming O osmium, double bond O and double bond O. Then we are using here the base sodium bisulfate placed in the presence of water condition. It will be break here to forming OH, and OH is forming. So this is also 1,2 diols. I hope it is very clear, right? Next, stereochemistry of this one. Next point here, stereochemistry. So stereochemistry here, the cis alkene we are taking. This is cis alkene. The alkyl groups are same side, right? With the KMnO4 in basic medium. This is a cold condition. Hot condition means that CC double bond will cleavage. Cold condition means only one bond only cleavage. So this is the syn addition. This is also syn addition. Already we know the syn plus syn, what will we get here? Meso compound will get. So here CH3 and CH3, and the OH groups are same side. This is called meso compound. The plane of symmetry having. This is called meso compound. I hope it is clear. This is the first example. And second example, if anti-alkene is there, this is CH3 and here CH3. This is trans-alkene. Okay. When trans-alkene treated with the same KMnO4, so what is the product is forming here? Enantiomeric pairs is forming here. So what is that here? CH3 and CH3, and here the OH and OH, hydrogen. Then one more possibility is there here, CH3 and CH3, and here hydrogen OH is forming. So this is enantiomers. enantiomer base. So I hope it is clear stereochemistry of our KMnO4 reaction with alkenes, right? Next one, very important point here, very important reaction, CH and CH2. So here using the reagent is iodine, place CH3COOAg in wet condition. This is the wet condition, right? In the presence of your second step is using water. So what will be get here, CH and OH will get in wet condition. This is syn diols. This is syn diols. So right, and same reaction treated with here same iodine, right? The first reagent is I2, and at the same time we are using CH3COOAg, but here dry condition. The second one is H2O. So here dry condition, what will get here, CH and OH, and here CH and OH. So this is anti-addition taking place. This is a trans alkane or anti diols will get anti-diols. The two diols are opposite side. The difference is dry condition, your wet condition. So we'll get here anti-diols, here we'll get syn diols. The diol groups are same side, here opposite side. I hope it is very clear. Next one, next reaction. Next, I think third reaction in the oxidation of CC cleavage and Walker process. So in this Walker process, what is the reagent here? You can take alkane here, CH2 and CH2. In the presence of palladium chloride and H2O condition, and air, in the presence of air, Cu2Cl, cuprous chloride. So what is the product is forming here? CH3 and C11OH. Aldehyde is formation taking place, right? This is the Walker process. Alkane treated with palladium chloride and H2O, and in the presence of air and Cu2Cl2 to will get aldehyde. So here one more example we will see here. So unsymmetrical alkene is there. Then what we have to do, right? So R, CH and CH2 in the presence of same catalyst palladium and H2O, air and Cu2Cl, right? So the carbonyl compound is formation at this carbon and CH3. So very important note point here. So note point, unsymmetrical alkene like this, right? Unsymmetrical alkene is present carbonyl group form more hindrance side, right? I hope it is clear. So here just compare here, this is less hindrance side, this is more hindrance side, this is blue color is more hindrance side. So here forming carbonyl compound. Very simple trick. One more different example we will see here. This is also somewhat different example. So here CH2 double bond CH and CH2 and CH double bond here CH3 and CH3 is there in the presence of same catalyst. So here different concept is there. What we expecting product, that is not happening here. We are getting more hindride alkenes, will get the carbonyl group here, the first point, but that case in unsymmetrical only. But here it is not unsymmetrical, it is having more than one double bonds, okay, two double bonds is there. So this case, how to do this, right? So the product I am writing here, the CH3 and C double bond O and CH and here CH, C double bond, and CH3 is forming, right? Here one note point here, the note point, if you compound have more than one double bond, then oxidation takes place less hindrance side. So here less hindrance side, here having more hindrance side, this is less hindrance side, in that also having more hindrance side here. Okay, in this if you have to select which alkene go undergo to the carbonylation, here the here more hindrance side and less hindrance side, which is the prefer less hindrance side. In that also we have more hindrance side, we have to preferred. So only we'll get this product. I hope it is very clear. So these are regarding all the reaction. Oxidation without cleavage of sigma bond, only pi bond cleavage. So these are the reactions. This is the part 2, and part 3 is there, ozonolysis, some reactions is there, isomerization, right? That we will discuss that. This pure advanced level, so it take somewhat time, right? So thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.